The last one then is the dwelling house relief. This was a significant part of the Finance Act, although it got no mention in the budget. It got no mention in the Finance Bill and was introduced at report stage very late on. And it would be fair to say that tax practitioners are fairly disappointed now at what happened what fell out of this thing. We all understood that dwelling house relief was up for review, and we all understood that it would be changed. But the changes that they introduced really blew it out of the water, frankly, from a planning point of view. I suppose there's three central tenets to the Capital Acquisitions Tax Code in terms of tax relief: agricultural relief, business assets relief, and dwelling house relief. And the agricultural relief is great for those in the farming community, and the business relief is great for those in the business community. But there's nothing there for those that are in neither. Well, dwelling house relief was there, but now it's gone. It's gone to a large extent. It's still there in a limited form. They actually replaced the entire section. Rather than amend sections of it and add this and take away that, they just replaced the entire section, with the result that dwelling house relief in the main is only available in respect of the inheritance of a relevant dwelling, and a relevant dwelling is one which is shared, so was the disposer's home at date of death, and that the beneficiary had lived in it for 3 years prior to the transfer or prior to the inheritance. The beneficiary can have no residential property at the date of death, but the key change is that it only happens on inheritance and it only happens on a shared dwelling. What you'd say to that really is, like, it got a bit confused, because when they introduced it originally, the thinking was that it was introduced in order to facilitate the transfer of property from a parent to a child in circumstances where the child was living in it. And then they amended it in around 2007, 2008 to be specific, to say that the parent can't live in the house at the same time as the child. And now they come back again to this. So now the parent has to be living in it at the same time as the child and has to be in the parent's home at date of death. There are a few conditions around circumstances where a disposer has to leave the house to maybe take nursing home care and stuff like that, where they will concessionally allow it be treated as the disposer's home at date of death. But they're kind of going to be on a suck it and see basis, I would think, whereby you're going to have some conditions that can't be fulfilled or aren't fulfilled by reason of practical requirements, and that you'd be hoping to go to revenue to try and get it on a concessional basis. But as a tax planning tool, the benefit of it has fallen away to a large extent.